guys.
Mariners baseball, true to the blue.
Please don't do that.
Man, I have made it clear over the years, I'm an 80s rocker, man. When that commercial hit, that was my all-time favorite. I was just laughing just now like it was just yesterday. That's former Mariners pitcher Charlie Furbush and Tom Wilhelmsen in the Kyle Seager Hot Corner commercial. Man, that was a lot of fun, Chris.
Paul, that commercial was okay. It was okay. The making of the commercial, the best of all time. 2015 was the year, Paul, I had an exclusive interview with Charlie Furbush and the bartender Tom Wilhelmsen during that commercial. Shoot, let's roll it.
Hot corner!
Coming for you!
Yeah, so, it's been a couple of years since we've seen them and just can't be a better time.
Yeah, I mean, our first show was back in '71, and, I mean, they blew our minds. They blew our minds.
Blew them.
And I'm excited to get mine blown again.
Woo! Woo!
Hot corner, baby!
Does it get any better than this?
What do you think? Does it get somebody? I need a real reporter. Does it get any better than this? Hot corner's playing tonight, right here.
2 years ago, we had a buffalo here,
right.
And now you said, you know what? We're going to go to the 80s.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to do a little story about our third baseman, and we stumbled upon one of the greatest 80s.
Yes! Hot corner reunion tour 2015. Here we go. You better be here. It's happening tonight. Hot corner.
I want you to show your daughter and your wife that today, Charlie.
I think I'm crying right now.
What do you think of that, Charlie, man? You look at that, Charlie, it's like you're a star back then. That was awesome.
Oh, what a night. That was the Mariners. First off, shout out to the Mariners. All the commercials they do over the years have been fantastic. So I just appreciate that I even had an opportunity to be considered. So Kevin Martinez, Greg Green, all those guys, they all did such a good job setting it all up. So I just, appreciate everything. And that special night in 2015 was so fun. And walking in just, even think before I saw you and we did that interview, Egan, it was like putting the wig on, like, I don't even know what we're getting into. This is going to be just such a fun thing. So, and obviously with Tom Wilhelmsen, he's just one of my all-time best friends. And we just had so much fun with it. And that's just so fun to see. I haven't seen that interview, that clip in so long. So yes, I will definitely be showing that to the family tonight.
And Paul, to tell a story, the next day, Charlie had coffee with a beautiful young lady who ended up becoming his wife, Michelle. So there you go. It all started from that commercial right there.
Listen, man, of all your exclusives, Chris, that's my favorite. That's his exclusive look behind the scenes, man. That was awesome. All right, it's time to bring in producer Joel Knipp for our top five. Since we have the star of the Hot Corner commercial, we are breaking down the top 5 Mariners commercials of all time. I know we have a lot to get to, Joel, so take us to number 5.
I don't know how you top that. I mean, that's just, oh my gosh. All right, we'll start with number 5 here.
Looks pretty good to me. Hey, you tried that new seafood place downtown? Quiet, man. I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, man. You gotta swing at that. Told you. Put a little something extra on that one.
Yeah, that was Jamie Moyer throwing his fastball, or actually it was a changeup, was the name of that commercial. That was probably going about 20 miles per hour.
How did he do it, Charlie? Jamie Moyer, what a career with that beautiful fastball.
No, it's what a life he lived, right? I think that's where, the ability to change speeds is something that a pitcher will always rely on, and Moyer did it best. He played forever, and a guy that I heard many, many great stories about. So just a legendary Mariner and just a legendary player for being able to play so long. But yeah, being able to change speeds and pull the string and throw that changeup and just let it slowly drop in. I mean, it really is something fun to feel. I will say, being on the mound and throwing a changeup by someone and having them swing way early is like, ha, gotcha. It's a fun feeling.
All right, Joel, take us to 4.
All right, here's number 4.
Another victim.
Griffey working on a shutout. Gets a sign from Griffey.
Don't shake me off.
Here's the wind and the pitch. High smash to third. Diving stop by Griffey. The throw to Griffey at first.
I'm dead set against this human cloning thing.
Yeah, Cloning Jr. Before Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, which won the Academy Best Picture Award, we had Junior Everywhere, Everywhere at once.
Okay. I didn't have that in my top 5, but I like it.
I didn't either. To be honest with you, that's one that I haven't seen in a while, and I forgot all about it. So it's worth a nod.
It's Junior. You got to have him in there. You know, at some point, he had some good commercials.
All right, take us to number 3.
Number 3.
Set up on the corner. That's pretty cool. Want to see his curveball? His curveball? Just a bit outside.
Each hero working the zone. Throwing that fastball from right field, he gunned down many players in his career, and I'm sure Charlie saw it firsthand a bunch of times too.
Yeah, I was going to say, Charlie, you watched that up close and personal, didn't you?
Oh, for sure. He had an absolute rocket of an arm, and actually still does. Go down to T-Mobile Park, you may see him playing catch still, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Ichiro in his mid-70s out there still playing catch. You guys.
Do you think legitimately he could pitch in Major League Baseball?
To what success degree, I don't know, but pitching, absolutely. Yeah, he's still an absolute athlete. He's in shape. He's ready to go. I don't know how good he would be, but he clearly is still, in uniform, doing all the things and in baseball shape, which is, takes a little while to get into. But he seemingly is just, he is literally the epitome of loving the game. He loves the game so much, and he's going to love it forever. And I think there are varying degrees of that, but Ichiro certainly is to me the person who loves the game the most.
All right, Joel, take us to number 2.
Here we go.
Please help me welcome the Mariners' new mascot, Lenny the Latte. Everybody loves a latte.
Did you have another nightmare? I told you, no nachos before bed.
A valuable lesson learned. No nachos before bed. Moose's nightmare is number 2.
I don't know what's worse, that commercial or the goatee. I'm going to be honest, Joel, not in my top 5.
Yeah, a lot of goatees back then for some reason. I don't know why.
And when you see these Mariners commercials, though, over the years, you're just like, he can't act, he gets it, he doesn't get it. But, Charlie, there's no question you leaned into your role you really have to. You want to make yourself look good as far as an actor goes in these things.
Absolutely. And after seeing what the Mariners did once I first got traded to Seattle, I was envious. I was like, well, I want to make the cut. I want to have my chance. And I'm so glad that I made the cut over the years, and that, yeah, you're right. You gotta go out there and say, I'm gonna leave it all out there, just like pitching. I'm gonna leave it all out in the field, everything out there on the field. So when I put that wig on, I'm gonna leave it all out there for hot corner.
And you did.
All right, number 1, Joel.
Here we go. Let's roll it.
I had this idea for when we take late night batting practice. Let me show you.
Okay, let's see how this works. I'm ready. Cool, huh? Really cool. I like it. That's a problem.
Just a classic. I think Dan and Edgar need to do that again. If they go to the World Series this year, they should make that commercial all over again.
I agree. Joel, for me, that is also my number 1. I did like Edgar when he had the speech with the rookies. And he said, I took my gooey duck to Puyallup. The light bat, Edgar. Edgar's like in 4 of my top 5, but that is my number 1, the clap on.
Yeah. I like the Felix Bernandez 2-1, too. That was funny, too. So that belongs in the top 5. But again, when we put these top 5s in there, sometimes it's very hard to squeeze them in. You need a top 10 or top 15 because there's so many good ones. And Charlie, I don't know if you can remember too much, but Hot Corner was my favorite. But was there one out there that you remember?
Man, there's just so many, and I think you're right. Like a top 10 or even a top 20 with an honorable mention, right? I think there's just so many to pick from, and over the years, I have come to see a lot of them. I don't think I've seen as many as you guys.
Are you trying to call us old?
No, you're more seasoned. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Thank you.
No, I can't think of one that like specifically comes to mind that would be like top 10 or top 5 quality, right? I think even some of the ones that you showed, I hadn't seen a couple of them, and maybe you've only seen them once. But I do remember when 2012 or 13, we had Brendan Ryan as a shortstop, and they brought out a Buffalo.
Oh, yes.
And I thought that was pretty classic. You know, I was like, wow, this is a real full Buffalo.
They literally brought that onto the complex. I remember that. That was amazing. Yeah, that was a good one.
Listen, man, the effort there was just strong. No matter what that commercial looked like, to do that and set it up like that was awesome. But Charlie, we really appreciate you playing along today and giving us some good Mariners insight, as well as playing some fun here with the Ultimate Five. Thanks a lot. We're looking forward to having you on again soon.
Awesome. I appreciate it. And go Mariners. Let's go.
You got it.